A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, Mid-Hudson It's Monday, November 8th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. The Professional Policing Act, adopted by the state legislature and signed into law last year, now requires police officer candidates to undergo psychological evaluation with a licensed psychiatrist or psychologist. Mount Hope Police Chief Paul Ricard is president of the Orange County Police Chiefs Association. He believes that new law is another good hiring practice for law enforcement.
It's important that we are able to hire candidates that are highly qualified and have the mental capabilities to do the job. And I think this is another screening tool that will help professionalize policing. And I support it, and I think it'll be good for the law enforcement community, and ultimately it'll be better for the public.
This new law, which took effect 2 weeks ago, was precipitated by the protests and police-involved incidents having occurred nationwide in recent years. First responders rescued a person who fell through a bathroom floor at a residence at 13 Ulster Place in the city of Port Jervis at midday yesterday. Rescue teams responded to the location and were able to remove the individual before turning the person over to EMS personnel for treatment. The city building department was called in to assess the situation. The extent of any injuries to the individual who fell were not immediately known. More news in just a moment.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
Thomas Pomplin was 28 years old when he died from the effects of overheating and exhaustion from fighting the storms Cedar Tub and Pale Factory fire in Nyack in July 1854. He died 8 days later. It's believed he was the first line-of-duty death of a firefighter in Rockland County, but because he was black, that designation never happened. Former Piermont Fire Chief and now Lieutenant in charge of the dive team, Daniel Goswick, is hoping to change that.
Based on our research that we have compiled, I believe that Thomas Pomplin should be recognized as the first line-of-duty death in Rockland County. But because of, I'm sure, his skin color back then, he was never recognized for his heroic acts.
The fire department has established a GoFundMe page and has raised $3,000 so far. Goswick's hoping to raise between $10,000 and $15,000 to erect a monument in Flywheel Park in Piermont and a headstone at his family plot in the Rockland Cemetery. An Orange County court jury has convicted a Middletown man on 3 counts each of criminal sale and possession of a controlled substance. During the trial, prosecutors argued that Glenn Bradshaw had sold cocaine to an undercover Middletown police officer on July 15th and 23rd and August 15th, all in 2019, and that the sales were captured by digital recordings. As a result of bail reform legislation, Bradshaw had been released with no bail while the cases were pending, as well as during the trial. He was remanded to the Orange County Jail without bail following the verdict. Stay updated with local news all day online at MidHudsonNews.com. I'm Hank Gross.